Title: Ever Since, Always. Evelyn Hastings, 28, art restorer. Soft-spoken, refined, carries deep emotional wounds. Julian Mercer, 30, writer. Introspective, quietly intense. The kind of man who feels too much and says too little. Vivian North, 26, Evelyn's cousin. Witty, grounded, emotionally perceptive, but often on the edge of the main story. Scene 1. Veranda and sunset. A vast view of the ocean. The sky glows gold and lavender. The sea hums softly below the cliffs. Evelyn stands at the stone railing, her silk slip catching the breeze. She looks carved from silence. The record player inside plays Billie Holiday or a vintage cello piece. Yearning. Julian approaches. No dramatic entrance. Just presence. She doesn't turn. Julian, you always look like you're listening to something only you can hear. Evelyn. Softly, I am. Pauses. I just don't know if it's memory ... or madness. Julian. You left in winter. I waited through spring. Evelyn. I wasn't coming back. Julian. Yet here you are. He steps closer. She turns to him, now eyes filled with ache. Julian. Quiet, firm. You're mine. You always were. You always will be. Don't forget that. Evelyn. You say that like it's mercy. Like being yours hasn't already undone me. Julian. Then be undone with me. Evelyn. Shaking her head tenderly. You burn, Julian, and I was raised to frame the ashes, not dance in the fire. They stand inches apart, breathing each other in. Julian. Say it. Say you still love me. Evelyn. I loved you in lives I never lived. Even then, I knew your name. She almost touches him, stops herself. Evelyn. But loving you was never the same as surviving you. Second. Sound of the sea rising. Scene to library room. Dusk. Vivian lounges in a deep armchair, barefoot, with an untouched book in her lap. French doors behind her glow with the last of the light. Evelyn walks in, dazed, beautiful in her undoing. Vivian glances but doesn't react immediately. We're not circling anymore. We're just stuck in each other's gravity. Vivian. Love shouldn't feel like drowning in velvet. Evelyn. Maybe some of us were meant to love like ghosts. Vivian. You think if you leave again, it'll hurt less next time. Evelyn. No, but I think I'll know how to carry the hurt better. Vivian closes her book and walks over. She takes Evelyn's hand. Vivian. Or you could just stay. Let it hurt. Let it heal. Scene 3. Beach path night. Full moon over the Atlantic. The wind is soft. The sea stretches out like eternity. Julian sits alone in the sand. A cigarette burns, but he never smokes it. He watches the tide, waiting. Evelyn appears behind him. Barefoot. Now. She sits beside him. Their shoulders almost touch. Evelyn. I read once that every soul has a mirror in another. That when they find each other, they echo across time. Julian. Do we echo? Evelyn. No, we haunt. Silence, just the ocean. Julian. Then haunt me forever. She rests her head on his shoulder, finally letting herself surrender. No kiss, just quiet intimacy. Evelyn. I already do. Fade to black. The record inside continues faintly, drifting into the waves. Moral of the story: ever since, always. True love is not always about holding on. Sometimes, it's about recognizing the haunting depth of a connection and choosing to carry it with grace whether or not it fits into a peaceful life.